bırakmadan arkadaşlar alt tuş, İngilizler her türlü farklı söyleyebilirler. Şöyle istediğim kıvama getirdim ve ben bunu bu şekilde ayarladım. Şunu da
İnanın çok İnanın çok İnanın çok Harry met up with Ron's...
Harry, we've missed the train! The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago! Oh no! What are we going to do? Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road. Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
Being sure to check that no one was watching, Ron and Harry took off in the old Ford Anglia.
Now all we've got to worry about are airplanes. I can't see anything in here.
Being sure to check that no one was watching, Ron and Harry took off in the old Ford Anglia.
Now all we've got to worry about are airplanes. I can't see anything in here. That was close. I think we're almost there. Uh-oh. I think the car's cutting out. Come on, car. Come on. Stop! Stop! Stop! been... To climb over low hills, I just have to go into them. I can use this gargoyle as a target to activate the Lumos spell.
This is a save book. Walk into them to save the current state of your game. When you faint,
I bet I can pass Flipendo on that luggage to push it to that ledge. Good job, Harry. Thanks, Harry. Much. Not only does it cast light, it also reveals magically hidden things. Those are Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. I should collect as many as I can. They'll come in handy later. Cast Flipendo to push the block towards me, and then use it to jump to this ledge.
this is a...
The rain has stopped. At least we'll be dry when we get expelled. Come on! We'd better get up to the school. I hope Ron didn't get lost. The dormitory is up here, Harry.
Once inside the common room, Harry was greeted by the cheers of his fellow Gryffindors. Harry and Ron became Gryffindor Harry slept well that night and looked forward to his first day at Hogwarts.
Good morning, Harry.
It's time for our Defence Against the Dark Arts lesson with Professor Lockhart. I just love his books. He's such a brilliant writer. Defence Against the Dark Arts on the 3rd floor. Follow us.
Harry, Defence Against the Dark Arts is up here.
Try to hurry, Harry. We'll get to see Gilderoy Lockhart in person.
Hello, Harry.
Oh, hello, Nick.
Even after all these years, I still find new secrets in Hogwarts. Here's a special area that you can unlock only if you collect all 40 silver wizard cards. For every 10 silver wizard cards you collect, you'll get a key that will allow you to open one of the 4 locks on the door. See if you can find all 40 silver wizard cards hidden throughout Hogwarts and the grounds.
You remember where it is, don't you? I'd better get out of here. Filch might be lurking nearby.
Well, well, well. I heard a crash, and what do I find? Mr. Harry Potter and a broken, irreplaceable antique vase.
Argus Filch, the caretaker, was loathed by every student at Hogwarts. Some thought his cat, Mrs. Norris, spied on students.
Honestly, it just fell. What was that?
Hey, what you talking about?
I heard a voice.
Hearing voices won't get you off. I'll mark this down against you. Now move along while I clean this up.
I must have been hearing things.
Welcome to Defense Against the Dark Arts. My fame makes an introduction unnecessary, but I'll delight you with one anyway. I am Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class, honorary member of the Dark Force Defense League, and 5-time winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award. Ah, I see you've all bought a complete set of my books. Well done. Today, we shall be learning the Rictus Sempra spell. Rictus Sempra is very useful when stunning certain pesky creatures such as Cornish pixies. Who wants to be first? Harry Potter, will you step down here, please?
Lucky.
Clear your mind completely, Harry. Don't even think about me. And concentrate on the symbol in front of you.
See the wand? It's going to move its way around the symbol.
At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 parts. You must hit all of the arrows correctly in order to progress to the next round. Ready to try? Round 1, begin! Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round. 5 points to Gryffindor. Round 2, begin. Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round. 10 points to Gryffindor. Round 3, begin. Very close. Keep it up. You're almost as good as me. Fabulous work, Harry! Aren't you glad you've learned from the likes of me? You've now completed the exercise. 15 points to Gryffindor. You've learned Rictus Sempra. You didn't do as well as I did the first time, but then who could? Now, how about a turn in the spell practice arena? Welcome, Harry Potter, to my famous Rictus Sempra challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which will be found at the top of this tower. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. Try and find them all. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your firecracker.
Rictus Sempra!
Well done, Mr. Potter. You have completed my Rictus Sempra challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal.
Good morning, everyone.
Harry, there you are. Glad I found you.
Hello, Wood.
Time for Quidditch practice, Harry. None of the other teams have started training yet, so we'll have a good head start.
But I haven't had lunch yet.
You can eat later. Follow me to the Quidditch pitch.
What do you have?
I have Quidditch armor, just like the Chudley Cannons wear.
Press on the Yes button to accept the trade or the No button to decline.
The customer is always right, even in cases like this.
Hey, Harry, want to trade? We buy in bulk and pass the savings on to you.
Listen up, Harry. All right then. You can use your arrow keys to steer your broom left, right, up and down. Quidditch is a rough game, Harry, but don't worry, padding helps. If you have enough beans, you can buy Quidditch upgrades from Fred and George. That's it, Harry. You've almost got it. Now the rest of the Gryffindor team is here, let's play a mock game of Quidditch. Avoid the bludgers and the other Seeker. I'm going to have a Gryffindor stand in as an enemy Seeker. You'll need to make sure she's out of the way before you can catch the snitch. Don't worry, they'll take it easy on you. The Nimbus 2001 gives you much-needed speed.
Quidditch armor will help soften blows during the match.
When you're close to another player, Harry, you can use your action key to kick or shove them. Your automatic... Excellent work, everyone. You're back on form, Potter, which means we've got a great chance of winning the cup this year.
Aren't you finished yet, Harry?
Don't look now, but here comes the Slytherin team.
I don't believe it! I booked the pitch for today.
Hey, they've got new brooms and it looks like... Yes, they are! They're Nimbus 2001s!
Yeah, I know. Apparently, Lucius Malfoy made a very generous donation.
Like our new brooms, Weasley.
What are you doing here, Malfoy?
I'm the Slytherin Seeker now. Didn't you know?
Mudblood, the nasty name some wizards use for other wizards who were born to non-magical parents. And speaking of mud, October arrived damply at Hogwarts, spreading a soggy chill over the grounds and into the castle. A different kind of chill would soon set in as well.
It's time for potions class with Professor Snape. We don't want to be late. You know what he's like. It's down in the dungeons. Follow me.
This leads to the dungeons.
Now pay attention. Today, you will attempt to learn the art of mixing one of the most useful potions ever concocted. Now, walk up to observe Mr. Potter adding the ingredients to the cauldron and mixing them. Careful, Potter. You don't want to lose house points. Mr. Potter.
Before that lecture, I thought I knew everything I wanted to about Flobber Mucus, and I was right.
Well, I thought he touched on some interesting aspects.
Let's get going before Snape comes out. What was that? What was what? That voice. It was coming from over there. Come on. What's going on?
Enemies of the air, beware! You'll be next, mudbloods.
She's been petrified, but how? I cannot say. And now, I would like everybody to please return to their dormitories. There's nothing else to see here.
Come on, Harry. Professor Dumbledore's right. There's nothing more to see here.
Everyone at Hogwarts was disturbed by the attack on Mrs. Norris and the mysterious words scrawled on a wall, rumours and speculation spread. Hermione in particular was especially affected. Ron and Harry became sure that she was up to something, but whatever it was, she remained tight-lipped.
We have to get to Charms class, Harry, and I have an idea.
An idea about what?
We should ask Professor Flitwick about the Chamber of Secrets. He's bound to know something. Let's go.
Hello.
Hurry up, Harry. We don't want to be late for Charms.
Coming, Hermione.
Welcome to Charms class. Today, we shall be learning the Scourge charm. Yes, Miss Granger?
I was just wondering if you could, tell us something about the Chamber of Secrets.
I deal with charms, Miss Granger, not myths and legends.
Please, Professor, we all want to hear.
Oh, very well. There were 4 founders of Hogwarts: Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw. Slytherin wanted to admit only the wizard-born students to Hogwarts. The other founders refused, and as a result, Slytherin left the school. Yes, Miss Granger?
He built a secret chamber in the castle of which the other founders knew nothing.
With a great monster to guard the chamber from within. The legend states that one day, Slytherin's true heir will return to open the chamber and control the horror within. And then, all who are not wizard-born will be purged from Hogwarts. All nonsense, of course. Now, back to magic reality. Mr. Potter, perhaps you'd like to step forward and demonstrate Scourge for the class.
Glad to, Professor.
Try not to focus on all this Chamber of Secrets balderdash. Concentrate on the symbol in front of you. The wand is about to move its way around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, you'll need to hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 levels. In each level, you must successfully hit all of the arrows in sequence. Ready to try? Round 1. Go. Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next level of the lesson. 5 points to Gryffindor. Round 2. Go. Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next level of the lesson. 10 points to Gryffindor. Round 3. Go. Well done! You've completed all of the necessary exercises. 15 points to Gryffindor. Well done, Mr. Potter. You've successfully learned Scourge. Now it's time for you to test your newly learned knowledge in the Scourge Spell Challenge. Welcome, Harry Potter, to my Scourge Challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which can be found several floors below us. ectoplasm is an... You can also cast... Ectoplasm takes away some of your stamina back. The longer you're in contact with ectoplasm, the more stamina you will lose. Now, that.
Well done!
The weekly house point ceremony starting soon.
Hello, everyone. Looks like it's time for another house point ceremony. Let's see which house is ahead this week. Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus beam room.
Harry, I want to investigate the scene of the crime. Filch usually guards the hallway where his cat was petrified, but he's away, so now is our chance.
Do you really think there's a Chamber of Secrets?
I believe Flitwick's story, even if he doesn't. And Dumbledore himself couldn't cure Mrs. Norris. I think that whatever attacked her might not be human.
Here we are, at the scene of the crime. It can't hurt to look around, since we're already here, and Filch isn't. Remember all the water that was on the floor? Where had it come from?
From in there. Let's have a look.
I can't go in there. That's a girl's bathroom.
Oh, Ron, there won't be anyone in here. This is Moaning Myrtle's place. She haunts one of the toilets. It's been out of order all year because she keeps having tantrums and flooding the place.
I wish people would stop talking about me behind my back.
Who can the heir of Slytherin be, though? Who'd want to frighten all the non-magical folk out of Hogwarts? Draco Malfoy. You heard him call Hermione a mudblood, but how do we prove it's him?
We'd need to sneak into the Slytherin common room and ask Malfoy a few questions without him realising it's us.
But that's impossible!
All we need would be some Polyjuice potion. It transforms you into somebody else. We could change Harry into a Slytherin. No one would realise it was really Harry. 2 of the potion ingredients are a bit tricky, I'm afraid. Powdered bicorn horn and shredded boomslang skin. Harry, I'll need you to get me some.
Any idea where I can find some?
There's some bicorn horn in Snape's storage room. I'm not sure about the shredded boomslang skin. I'll need to check at the library.
Lovely. Molting boomslangs and corridors full of goo. This should be enjoyable.
If I ever catch you snooping about, Potter...
I'm in the potions classroom. Better keep an eye out for Snape.
Oi, Harry, want a trade?
Hi, Harry.
Hi, I found some bicorn horn to add to the potion.
Great. I'm still trying to find the location of the next ingredient, but I should have it tracked down soon. In the meantime, I'll go add this to the potion.
They're starting a dueling club and the first meeting is today. That could be interesting. Come to the Great Hall if you want to learn how to duel.
Dueling a Slytherin?
Can everyone see me? Can you all hear me? Excellent. I started Dueling Club to train you to defend yourselves. Dueling Club meets every day in the antechamber just outside the Great Hall. In wizard dueling, the object of the exercise is to incapacitate your opponent. There are 3 spells you may use in dueling. Rictus Sempra, which knocks your opponent back and reduces stamina. Mimble Wimble, which prevents your opponent from accurately casting their next spell. Expelliarmus, which reflects spells back onto your opponent. To select a spell, scroll through them by using the space bar or the right mouse button. To cast a selected spell on your opponent, press the left mouse button. You may build up the strength of Rictus Sempra and Mimble Wimble by holding the left mouse button down. Note that potion drinking and jumping during duels are prohibited. A pledge of Bertie Bott's every flavored beans is required to duel. The victor wins the opponent's beans. To challenge a student to a duel, simply walk up to them. If you have enough beans, you will be invited to duel. My assistant, Professor Snape...
I am your colleague, not your assistant.
...has informed me that he knows a tiny bit about dueling and has graciously agreed to monitor the duels. And now for a brief demonstration. Mr. Potter, if you'd like to partner up with Mr. Weasley...
I don't think so. Time to split up the dream team, I think. Mr. Malfoy, come over here. Let's see what you can make of the famous Potter.
Thrashing you will be a treat, Potter.
Very well then. Wands at the ready. When I count to 3.
Scared, Potter. You wish.
1.
Today, Potter, you will have the pleasure of dueling the Slytherin house.
Rictus Sempra! Rictus Sempra! Rictus Sempra! Rictus Sempra! Rictus Sempra! Rictus Sempra!
Harry Potter has...
You're a parcel mouth, Harry. You can talk to snakes.
Why does it matter?
It matters, Harry, because being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for.
Oh no! Exactly! Now the whole school's going to think you're his great-great-great-great-grandson or something. But I'm not. Anyway, we'll see you later, Harry.
Bye, Harry.
Harry lay awake for hours that night, wondering, could he be a descendant of Salazar Slytherin?
I won't be seeing you in herbology class. I'll be in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom working on the polyjuice potion.
I can't believe Hermione is skipping class. Well, we better get outside to herbology, Harry. Come on.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Welcome to second. Now, Mr. Potter, please fix your gaze on the symbol in front of you. See the pointer? It's about to move its way around the shape. When the pointer passes directly over the arrow, press the corresponding arrow key. This exercise is in 3 parts. In each part, you must be accurate in order to progress. Ready to try? Round 1, go. Well done, Harry. You've moved on to the next level of the lesson. 5 points to Gryffindor. Round 2, go. Well done, Harry. You've moved on to the next level of the lesson. 10 points to Gryffindor. Round 3, go. Well done. You've completed all of the exercises in top form. 15 points to Gryffindor. You have learnt Diffindo, Harry. We've planted a seed of greatness here today. Now let's move on to the Diffindo challenge. Welcome, Harry Potter, to my Diffindo challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which can be found in a hallway just above you. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will...
Diffindo!
Diffindo can also... Clump mushrooms can give off a cloud of poisonous gas, Harry. Avoid them, or use Diffindo to cut their stems. Once you have separated a worm from its stem, you can pick it up and throw it. Spiky, prickly plants. Shoot their spikes when you get too close. Or use Diffindo to cut their stems. Flindo can be used to cut other things, used to cut other things. Try it on that spider web. Is a venomous tarantula. Don't let them get near you. Their bite is very nasty. Diffundo can be used to both stun the creature and sever its arms. Royal truckles are tree spirits that guard Wigan trees. Cast Diffundo on them to make them disappear. Well done, Mr. Potter. You have completed my Diffindo challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
Harry, Hermione told me that you can find the shredded boomslang skin out in the greenhouse. Follow me, Harry. Here's the greenhouse. It's always so warm in here. Hey, Hermione. I found a bunch of shredded boomslang skin for the polyjuice potion.
That's great, Harry. I'll go add it to the potion right now.
The weekly House Point ceremony's starting soon. You remember where it is, don't you?
Hello, everyone. Looks like it's time for another House Point ceremony. Let's see which house is ahead this week. Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room.
In the second week of December,